Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, selamat malam guys. Okay, so welcome. Okay, murid-murid daripada SMK Konvent Bukit Lenas. Okay, dan juga murid-murid daripada sekolah-sekolah lain yang sempat mengikuti live channel AdMax ni. Okay, so seperti yang anda lihat pada tajuk. Okay, tajuk kita pada malam ni ialah we want to discuss chapter 3. Okay, the mastery practice. You can see in the description below. So we want to discuss the mastery practice in chapter 3, which is system of equations. Okay, so as you know, I already finished this chapter 3. Okay, with my student. Okay, before the school break, and also my final lesson for before we stop for before holiday school break is I stop at tajuk 4.2 if not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, is 4.2 cert. Okay, cert we are not discussing yet. Okay, so I hope chapter 3 we can finish this on this class and also the next class on the next following class. Okay, then we can start our chapter 4. Okay, so chapter 3 we got how many questions actually here? Okay, from the picture shared by you guys. Okay, we got 11 questions, but I believe that 11 questions we can't finish all 11 questions by tonight. Okay, so let's discuss question 1 until, let's say, we try until number 6. Okay, we try until number 6. Okay, I love this kind of question because there's a lot of gambar otak. Okay, for this chapter. Okay, wow, 3, 4, 5, 6 sampai 8 semua gambar otak. Okay, so memang best soalan macam ni. Alright, now look, let's look at your textbooks. Okay, guys. So number 1. Okay, number 1 is a TP1. It's a PL1. Okay, that means it's a most basic question. Adakah dia akan keluar exam? We don't know, but tapi it's still a possibility to keluar in your exam letter. Ada. Okay, the possibility is there, but this is TP1. That means the most basic. Okay, how you get the idea for this topic chapter 3. Okay, I discuss 1A. 1B you guys do yourself. Okay, so 1A. Okay, Abdullah bought one piece of books, 1 book for sejarah, 2 books for maths, and 3 books for science at the price of 120. Okay, before that, baca soalan dulu. Express, okay, form the system of equation of 3 variable on this situation. Okay, that means we want to form the equation. Okay, this is kebat, this is kebat, but number 1 is the easiest. Okay, but that's why TP1. Okay, TP1. Sorry, PL1. Okay. So let's do number 1A. So what we need to do is we want to form the equation of the linear. Okay, the equation of linear. So we are deal with 3 different variable. That means we are dealing with x, y, and z. So now, since there's 3 different books, sejarah, mathematics, and also science books. So the history books I labeling is X, the mathematics books I labeling as Y, and the science I labeling as Z. So that is the first idea to solve the problem. Okay, for number 1A. So guys, first Abdullah bought one piece of sejarah, so that means X plus with 2Y. What? Kenapa 2? Because 2 books of mathematics. Okay, we already label our math books as Y, and our science is Z. So how many Z here? And 3 books of science. So that means plus 3Z equals to 120. That is our first system of linear. Okay, so this is our first equation. X plus 2Y plus 3Z sama dengan 120. Okay, and then second, Chong bought 2 piece of sejarah. Okay, 2X. how many maths? Three maths books, and science, 2 books science at the price of 110. Okay, and the third is siapa ni? Kala Devi bought the books. Okay, one piece of sejarah and berapa ni? Okay, 4 books of mathematics. Okay, 4 books of mathematics and 2 books of science at the price of 180. Oh, maksudnya maths ni mahal sebab bertambah 1. Okay, so this is our answer. Settle. That's all. Okay, that's all. That's the 1A. Because the soalan number 1 is not to solve the problem. The question just asking you to form the equation. Each of the equation is 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. So we already got 3 marks. Okay, semudah ABC, right? I told you MX semudah ABC. So don't worry. Okay, don't worry. So settle number 1A. Number 1B, I leave it for you because this is TP1. So you guys buat sendirilah. So I just to show you the example 1A. So let's do number 2. Yeah, number 2 we do together. Okay, number 2. Number 2A, solve the system linear given here. Okay, that means we need to solve the problem, both question A and B. So soalan 2A and 2B, they are involved with 3 different unknowns. Okay, 3 different variables, X, Y, and Z. That means the step will be longer. Okay, if you if you refresh back what we already learned before in February, we learned this chapter in February. In March, February and March, we learned this chapter. So to solve the problem for system of equation, there's 2 ways to solve the problem. Number 1, we use the elimination method, or number 2, we use the substitution method. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a message daripada one of the student. Okay, he lelaki dia nak kita belajar, dia nak I ajar chapter ni 3.1 dekat dia. So since we already finish the chapter, so that's why I jump straight to the mastery practice. So later I will make a new video, okay, for chapter 3.1. Okay, so if you guys have free time, then you also can join my class. So itu selingan saja. Okay, now let's talk about our soalan. So copy the question first. X minus Y plus 2Z equals to 3. X plus Y minus 3Z equals to 10. 2X plus Y minus Z equals to -6. Okay, guys. This is the equation given here. We got 3 different equations. Okay, guys. There's 2 ways to solve the problem. First, substitution. Second, elimination. Okay, from this soalan, the easiest way that I can see here is by using elimination. Okay, I'm using the elimination. Okay, kenapa I'm using the elimination? Because if you check all that 3 equation, huruf Y, okay, the variable Y is a single value. Okay, the answer, the value of the coefficient, the coefficient of variable Y is 1. -1, +1, +1. 1, 1, 1. So it's easy for us to solve the problem if we are using elimination. If you want to use the substitution, doesn't matter. Okay, no problem. Tapi from my point of view here, I can see elimination is the shortcut instead of substitution. All right, now, so first step, okay, refresh. This is what we call revision for chapter 3. Okay, as usual, we label the equation 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay, so I want to apply the elimination. So what I can do is, as usual, I garis so that I want to differentiate between the soalan and the solution. Solution kat bawah ni. Okay, guys. So since we are using elimination, so to apply the elimination, you need to plus or minus the equation. That's only two what we call that? There's only two operation can be take place, either plus or minus. Okay. So if you look at the first and second equation, I want to eliminate y because all the y, right? All the three equation is y, y. So we must eliminate y. So to eliminate y between first and second, the operation must take place will be plus. So 1 plus with 2. So x plus x will give you the 2x. Negative y plus y. Mati 2z plus negative 3z equals to negative z. 3 tambah negative 10, it will become negative 7. Right? Yeah, negative 7. Okay, this is what I get. So after I label 1, 2, 3, I want to use the elimination. Elimination. So elimination method. So look at here, y. So easy for us. So first and second we plus, so that the y will be eliminated. There's no y here. X plus x to x, y negative y plus y mati. 2z minus 3, 2z plus negative 3z, negative z, and negative 3 plus negative 10, negative 7. The equation 4. Now, after first and second, next should be, okay, the next equation should be first and third or second and third. It's up to you. You want to use second and third or you want to use first and third, doesn't matter. Okay, so use the first and third. Okay, first and third. So first and third, I want to eliminate as usual the huruf y. So first and third, negative y and positive y. So I need to use plus also. Okay, so I supposed to get, this is what I'm supposed to get. X plus 2x, 3x, y, negative y mati. 2z plus negative z is a positive z equals to 3 tambah negative 6, negative 3. Okay, guys. This is the equation that we're supposed to get after we eliminate the huruf y for first and third. The first one is first and second equation. And then after first and second, we can choose first and third or second and third for the following equation. But from my my solution, I choose first and third. If you want to use second and third, also can. The answer will be same. Don't worry. Okay, so guys, this is the equation that I obtained for the fourth and fifth equation. Ini yang best kat sini. You see, 2x minus z, 3x plus z equals to numbers. So eliminate again, right? Eliminate what huruf we can eliminate here? Of course, huruf z. Okay, we can eliminate huruf z, right? So to eliminate huruf z, that means between 4 and 5, we need to plus. Okay, 4 plus with 5. So we supposed to get 5x. Negative z plus z mati equals to negative 7 plus negative 3 is negative 10. Therefore, x equals to okay, this is the solution. Okay, so you see here 4 plus 5 is 1. 4 and 5. Okay, so when we plus together, then we got 5x here. All right, we got the 5x. Okay, so negative z plus z mati. Negative 7 plus negative 3 is negative 10. Then we solve the x equals to negative 2. Okay, please double check. Please double check the answer. Betul ke salah? X equals to negative 2. Okay, now after we got the x equals to negative 2, then we can find the huruf z next, because here you see we got x and z, right? X and z. So choose either fourth or fifth equation. Substitute with x equals to negative 2 into the equation. Then you can find the huruf z. Okay, so sangat mudah. So guys, let's use the equation of number 5. Equation of number 5. Pen color apa pula? Okay, pen color ni. So from number 5, 3x which is negative 2 tambah z equals to negative 3. So Z equals to negative 6, pergilah sebelah plus, okay. The answer is this one. Okay, guys. This is the answer for Z here. I choose the fifth equation. The fifth equation is 3x plus Z, right? 3x plus Z. Okay, so what I can do is this x here, I replace with negative 2 that we obtained just now. And we simplify the equation, then we get the Z equals to 3. So we already obtained two variables now, X and Z. There's only one more variable, which is huruf Y. Okay, here guys, there's no huruf Y in this step and bawah kan. There's only one huruf Y here, which is this one, the red color here, the original equation. So what we can do is choose one of this. Mana yang you guys suka, tak ada masalah. It will give you the same answer. So from the first, second, and third equation, okay, so I will use the easiest, I think number 2. Code. So it depends, right? It depends on you. If you want to use the number 1 also can, number 2 also can, doesn't matter. So let's say I'm using the number, I think number 2 lah, number 2. Okay, because number 2 is a positive Y kat situ. So senang sikit for me. So from number 2, okay, from number 2, X plus Y minus 3Z equals to negative 10. And X we already obtained, negative 2 tambah Y minus 3. The Z is 3 equals to negative 10. So guys, tell me how much your Y. Okay, how much your Y here? Okay, please calculate for me. So I choose the second equation here, this one. Okay, so I replace the value of X and Z because we already obtained the X and Z here. So how much your value Y? Okay, please state your answer in the live chat here. That is the answer for question number 2A. Settle. The 2A we are using we are using elimination method. Settle, Okay, Shuhan got the answer. Equals to 1, Okay, so I hope the answer is correct. So Y equals to 1. Done. Settle 2A. Okay, Kaushalya also same answer. Syria pun sama. Okay, that means the answer X equals to negative 2, Y 1, and Z equals to 3. Okay, dah ramai dapat Christina, Sandra also get the same answer. Okay, settle. That is 2A. How about 2B? Okay, let's copy the question first. The 2B is given X plus Y. Okay, you want to solve this kind of problem, you need to be more patient. You kena sabar sikit. Okay, because you are dealing with 3 variable. Okay, so that's why dia punya jalan tu agak panjang sikit. Okay, sebenarnya pendek je kalau saya tengok 2A ni. Okay, sebab dia easy. So second question is a 2x tolak 3y tambah 2z equals to negative 16, and then 3x plus y minus z equals to 3. Okay, this is our equation here. First, second, and third. Alright. Okay guys, this is the soalan here for number 2A. Alright. So that you refer to your question, your textbooks, the 2A given here adalah ini persamaan pertama, persamaan kedua, dan persamaan ketiga. There's a 3 equation here, and don't forget to label each of the equation 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so from the soalan here, okay, I can't see any huruf yang single because all the 3 equation, they got different coefficient, okay, each of the variable. So that's why for 2B, I think the easiest is substitution instead of elimination. Actually, elimination also can. But if you want, okay, since I already show you the elimination on the 2A, now the 2B, I want to use the substitution. Okay, substitution. Okay, so that you can learn 2 different ways tonight. Okay, so let's do the substitution method. Okay, first thing is you need to choose. between first, second, and third, which one you want to let become the subject? Which huruf you want to let become a subject? Okay, guys, first, second, and third. So from here, I think I will choose I will choose nombor 2. Of course, susah, because number 2, the equation of number 2, all the coefficient got numbers 2, -3, and 2. So it's hard, right? It's hard to let one of them become a subject because you are dealing with a fraction later. So jangan ambil risk. Do not take the risk. So either first or third. Okay, if I choosing the first equation, let's say you see there, the first equation we got x, right? And then the unknown of x, the coefficient of x is 1. Okay, so if x we let equal to subject, so the equation will be x equals to -70 minus 12 minus 5z. So all the sign is negative, minus. So also a big risk. Okay, okay for me, because for you guys, okay, I bimbang you make a silly mistake. Okay, because you are deal with a lot of minus and negative. Okay, so try to avoid that if possible. So let's look at the third equation. Yeah, third is the easiest. I'll choose third, and then I will let my z as z ke y. Okay, I will let my z as a subject. I let z as a subject. So because z and y both of them can, but I let z. I lebih suka z. So from third, now we are talking about substitution. So I let z become the subject. So it will be like this. Okay, guys. First thing is this one. I choose the third equation, and then I let my z here become the subject. So this is negative z, move to the right, and then this 3 move to the left. So it becomes z equals to makcik ini. Okay, and then don't forget to label as fourth equation. That is number 1. Okay, settle. To apply the substitution, one of the huruf must become the subject. To apply the elimination, one of the huruf must be eliminated. Kena bunuh. Okay, you must kill, die. Okay, kill, die one of the huruf for elimination. But for substitution, one of the huruf must become the subject. Okay, now my subject is z from the third. So what I need to do next? So from this fourth equation, the z go to something, I need to substitute my fourth because the third become fourth, right? And then this fourth, you need to substitute because we are using substitution. Okay, substitute into first and second. Okay, substitute on both equation to solve the problem. Okay, now slowly, so substitute fourth into first, substitute fourth into second. All the huruf z that we see here, first and second, replace with this value. Okay, so I'm use the different color. Okay, so from first is x plus 2y plus 5z. Z is no longer huruf z, but we replace with the equation of number 4, which is equals to -17. This is what we're supposed to get from number 1. Okay, x plus 2y plus 5z. 5 the z we replace with this makcik here, and then we expand and simplify to form the simplest, to get the simplest form. Okay, so we simplify this equation, so we supposed to get 15x plus 5y minus 15 equals to -17, and x plus x 16x plus 7y equals to 16x plus 7y. Okay, negative 17 tambah 15 negative 2. Okay guys, this is the equation that I get after I substitute my first equation with the fourth equation. So I substitute the z value, and this is the final form. So 16x tambah berapa ni? 16x plus 7y sama dengan negative 2. That is my fifth equation. Okay, if you refer to the textbooks, they have until 10 equation. Okay, they have until 8 to 10 equations. So, banyaknya. Okay, so I try to skip the equation as possible, as much as possible. So, tak payah sampai 10. So, now this is the fifth. Now, we still need to find the next equation. So, which is the second equation now. The second equation should be, okay, from 2, From second equation, that is a 2x minus 3y plus 2z. The z is 3x plus y minus 3 equals to negative 16. Expand 6x plus 2y minus 6 equals to negative 16. And we simplify the equations to 6, 8x negative 3y tambah 2y negative y equals to negative 10. Okay guys, this is my this is my sixth equation. So from the second, from second equation, I substitute with, this is second equation, I substitute with the z equal to something. So I simplify, then I supposed to get this one. 8x minus berapa ni? Minus y equals to negative 10. I labeling as sixth equation. So, we got fifth and sixth here, right? Both of equation got two different unknowns. So, that easy for us. That is that make our life easiest. So, to solve the problem, okay, I just copy the equation. So, 16x tambah 7y equals to negative 2. And 8x minus y equals to negative 10. Okay, guys. This is the equation 5th and 6th. You want to find x and y now. We got two unknown here, x and y. So, since we are using the substitution, so this one, until this, when you reach this step, okay, now guys, actually to solve this problem, there's also have two different way now. If this step, for this step, first one, we also can apply the substitution, or we can mix with the elimination here. Okay, if you want to use the elimination, that means you need to make sure one of the huruf here becomes similar coefficient with the other. So if I want to eliminate x, so my 8 must become 16 like this. So times 2 everything. If I want to use the substitution again, so I must let one of the huruf here become the subject. So it depends on you. Okay, the first idea here is I'm using the substitution. Until when you reach to this point, if you still want to apply the substitution method, then you must make one of these huruf become a new subject. The first subject kita di sini ialah Z. Now the second subject, if I look at this soalan, y is easiest. Okay, y can become the subject here. So if you still want to continue your elimination method, if you want to apply substitution method, if you want to apply elimination, make sure one of the huruf becomes similar coefficient like the top. Okay, so it's up to you. So let's say I mix. Okay, let's say I mix the method. So the first idea is substitution. So until this point, I use the elimination. Okay, so to use the elimination, one of the huruf must become I use the, let's say I'm using the substitution again. I continue the substitution. So I let y become the subject now. 8x tambah 10. So what I need to do is substitute. Okay, guys, this is what we supposed to get like this. Okay, so y equals to 8x tambah 10 because I want my y become the subject. Okay, I continue my method, which is the substitution. So I let y become subject now. and then I substitute into the first equation, into the fifth equation here, and then we solve the problem. We got x here and x here, right? Then you calculate. So expand everything. 7 kali 8, 56, right? 7 kali 8, dah lupa dah. Okay, 56 x plus 70 -2, 56 plus 16 72 equals to -72, x equals to -1. Okay guys, this is the answer. When we substitute the y equal to something, then we supposed to get x equals to -1. Okay, so x equals to -1 is the answer. Now, after we got the x equals to -1, then we can find the huruf y here. So substitute your x with -1, then you get y. So your y will be, therefore y sama dengan 8 -1 tambah 10. Then the answer will be -8 plus 10 is -8 plus 10 is positive 2. Okay, y equals to 2. Yes, kau share dia, betul. Correct. Y equals to 2. X equals to 91. Y equals to 2. Now, how about Z? Tell me how much your value Z. Where's your Z? This is your Z, right? Now, look at your fourth equation. We got Z equals to blah, 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 blah. So, substitute your X and Y into this makcik here. Then you got pakcik Z. Okay, how much your Z? Tell me. The Z equals to berapa? Syria dapat -4, -4. Okay, Roshini also got -4, Kaushalya -4. Okay, so the answer is -4. Okay guys, settle for question number 2. I hope you guys master both way. Okay, the substitution, this is the elimination and this is the substitution method. Okay, so please master both way. Alright, settle for second question. Habis? Kan kata senang je tajuk ni. Alright. So next is question number 3. Okay, baru gambar otak. Okay, right. Question number 3. Okay, the second angle of a triangle is 50 degree less than 4 times of the first. The second angle of a triangle. Okay, the triangle. Let's say I draw the triangle first. A, B, and C. A is first angle, B second, and C is our third angle. Okay, so the second angle B. Okay, B is 50 degree less than 4 times the first angle. 50 degree less than 4 times the first angle. Okay, macam mana nak buat equation? You need to make the equation. You need to build the equation. Okay, so 50 times less, 50 degree, 50 degree less than. So, that means 50 degree less than 4 times of first angle. 4 times, that means 4A. 50 degree less. 50 degree less than 4 times. Okay. That means 50 less than 4 times of the first angle. 50 plus, right? It should be plus, I think. It's not minus. This one should be 50 plus 4A, not 4A minus 50. Okay? Okay, kejap. 50 degree less than 4 times of the first angle. Okay, some people will understand like this. Okay, 4 times minus 50. Okay, some people understand this way. Okay, this way. So, this is the, what, correct? Okay, this is the third question, So 50 degree, okay, 50 degree equals to B, the second angle equals to 4 times of the first angle minus 50. This is some people understand like this, okay, but if we look carefully at the question, 50 degree less than 4 times of the first 50 degree less than 4 times of the first angle. 50 degree less than of the first angle. So, kalau yang I faham pula macam ni yang I faham B equals to 4A plus 50. Okay? We want to find B. Wait. So guys, there's a 2, There's a 2. I think the first one is correct, right? I think the first one lah. The second angle B is a 50 degree less. 50 degree less than 4 times of A. That means 4 times of A, the first angle. 50 degree less. 50 degree less. I think betul lah, this one lah. B minus 50 equals to 4 times A, right? B is equals to B is less than 50. 50 degree less than 4 times. I think this one. I think the blue color. Okay. So what you call that? The angle of B is 4A plus 50. 4A plus 50. Okay. For angle next apa lagi? The third angle is 40 degree less than the first angle. So for C, the first angle is A, then we need to plus with 40. Okay. So guys, I think the blue color instead of black. Okay, I think the blue color is correct. Okay, so let's say B is a 4A plus 50. The C is A plus 40. Okay, so we got A, B, and C, right? A, B, and C. So that means we need at least 3 equations here. So the third equation should be A plus B plus C, right? Equal to 180, right? So the third equation is this one. Okay, this is the 3 equation. Okay, first, second, and third. The third equation because of the triangle. All the total of angle is 180. So B and C, this is what I understand from the question. 40 degree less than first and 50 degree less than first. That's why I plus. Okay, so we want to find the angle. Find all the angles. So to find all the angle, that means we want to find A, B, and C. Okay, since the first and second, B and C is already a subject, substitute first and second into third. Alright, substitute both of these into third. So what happened to the third equation? The third will become A tambah B. B is a 4A tambah 50 plus C. C is A plus 40 equals to 180. Okay, this one. So what we call that? Substitute B and C here into the third equation. Then we supposed to get this. Okay, so we simplify our equation here. Then we supposed to get huruf A at the end. So we simplify. We got 6A tambah 90 equals to 180. 6A equals to 90. A equals to 90 over by 6. 15. Guys, this one A equals to 15. Okay, please double check the answer. Please double check. Is that correct? Kalau salah, maksudnya yang the first one lah, the black color. Okay, the black color. Kalau betul, that means this one is correct already. Okay, the blue color method is correct. Please check for value of A. The first angle is 15. Okay. So I assume the A is correct. So now let's find the second value. Since A is already 15, so B and C we can find, substitute your A 15 into the first and second equation. For 15 plus 50, we supposed to get 415 plus 50, 110, and your C 15 plus 40, 55. Okay, this is the answer, guys. My A is 15. Okay, the answer for B 110, and question C, for value of third angle is berapa ni? 55. Okay, is that correct? Please double check for me. Okay, this is the answer, the method. Okay. Okay, Shuhan already got the answer, correct. Okay, thank God. Betul, alhamdulillah. Okay, so that is question number 3. Okay, hopefully you guys faham number 3. Alright, this is question number 3. Settle. Okay. Now, let's do number 4. Okay, given that 5h is one of the solution for the simultaneous given here. H blah 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 blah. Find the value of h and find the next solution for this, okay? For this simultaneous equation. Alright, guys. So they're asking 2 questions actually. Number 1, determine the huruf H. Number 2, to find the next solution. That means the coordinates, the second coordinate of the intersection for this simultaneous equation. Okay, maksudnya titik koordinat yang kali kedua untuk persamaan berikut. Okay, guys, before we solve the problem, okay, for number 4 here. So for number 4, okay, number 3 settle number 4 now. For number 4, okay, 5h is the one of the coordinate. All right. So I want to find h. Okay, before that we copy the equation first. H x minus y equals to x plus y minus 1 equals to hx squared minus 11y squared. Okay, guys. This is the coordinates given and this is the equation given. We got 3 equations here. First, second, and third. Okay, this is the one of the type of equation can give to you. Okay, so now we want to find h. Since the 5h is the one of the solution, always remember that 5 represent x, but h represent y, the coordinate of y here. So since the h right, we want to find h, right? H so this huruf y, or this one huruf y, we need to change become h. Okay, so to solve the problem, we need at least 2 equations. So the first equation here, I let equals to this makcik. Or if you want to let the second and third, doesn't matter. Boleh juga. Tapi I lebih prefer first and second. So what I can do is, okay, first I take the first equation equals to second equation. Okay, this one, I just take the first and second equal. What I can do next, what I need to do next is I replace the x with 5 and your y here with huruf h. Okay, so h remain, but x become 5, but huruf y change to h. So 5 tambah h tolak 1. Okay, this is what we supposed to get. Okay, this is what we supposed to get here. Okay, now as usual, expand everything and let this equation become a general form. Okay, because there's a h squared there, so it's supposed to be a quadratic. So we expand, it become like this, and we simplify. Make sure when you simplify, your h squared is a positive value. So this is the equation that we're supposed to get after we simplify. All right, h squared tolak 4h plus 4 sama dengan kosong. So this is a quadratic. So as usual, to solve the problem, use your calculator. Okay, use your calculator, but that is the final answer. But don't forget, in between of them, between this equation and the final answer, you must apply either the quadratic or CTS or formula. It's up to you. So from the calculator, okay, tell me how much your value H here. Berapa value H? Use your calculator. Tell me how much your H. Okay, berapa dapat? You supposed to get two different value, I think lah, two different value here. H equals to ke single value because minus 4 plus 4. I think one value saja kot, one value. Okay, negative 4 and 4. Oh yeah, one value I think. Okay, so how much the value of H? Okay, someone calculate for me. State your answer in live chat in the live chat here. Okay, Shuhan got 2. Shreya also got 2. Okay, only one answer, right? So that means the answer only one roots here, H equals to 2. So, but the factorizer still have two different bracket like this. Okay, so the answer H equals to 2. Settle. That is your answer for the first question. H equals to 2. Now, second question is, after we find the value of H, find the second solution. We need to find the second coordinate. Okay, that means this curve, okay, this this equation, actually they are intersect at two different point. The first point is 5H, which is 5, 2. Okay, Christina also get the answer, and Stella 2, betul So the first coordinate they are intersect at 5, 2. Settle. But the soalan said now, what the soalan asking is find the second coordinate. To find the second coordinates, you must solve the simultaneous equation. You must solve this equation. Okay. So what we can do is number one, all right. Update your what you call that? We need to update your equation H with 2. So actually this equation is 2x minus y equals to x plus y minus 1 equals to 2x squared or 11y squared. Okay, guys. I update the actual equation H ni I replacing with 2 because H we already obtained, and then take the first with third ataupun second and third. It's up to you. Okay, tak ada masalah, dua-dua boleh. Okay, let's take the first and second. Okay, first and second dulu, which is 2xy, 2 bracket x minus y sama dengan x plus y minus 1. That is the first. Okay, so we simplify 2x tolak 2y equals to x plus y minus 1 and simplify everything. Then we supposed to get x minus 3y equals to negative 1. Okay, guys, this is the from the first from the this one and the second. So I take both of them and then I simplify everything, then I get this one, x minus 3y equals to negative 1. This is my first equation. Okay, to find the second equation, you can take the first and third, or the second equals to the third. Okay, it's up to you. Dua-dua boleh dua-dua pun boleh. Okay, so kalau I tengok dekat sini mana lagi senang I rasa kat sini yang paling senang first and third. Okay, first and third. Okay, alright. Sorry, bukan first and third, second and third. Second and third sebab dia tak ada bracket. Okay, dia tak ada bracket 2, dia straight x plus y. So I take that equation. So the second is x plus y minus 1 equals to 2x squared minus 11y squared. So that is my second equation. We cannot simplify this equation because this is the x squared here. Okay, so susah ataupun you want to eliminate a y squared, susah So that's why we use the substitution method. First equation is a linear, second equation is a quadratic, right? So only one way to solve the problem yang senang, iaitu substitution. That means first and second, we choose the easiest. Of course, first. When we talk about first, that means either x or y. Which one easiest for you to let become a subject? Of course, huruf x. Okay. So from the first, I take X as I take X to become the subject. So from the first, X equals to 3y minus 1. That is my third equation. Okay, this one. So from the first equation here, I make my X become the subject. So I move the negative 3y to the right side. Jadi macam ni. I labeling as my third. So first become third, third sub into second. That's how you solve the problem. Okay. So when I sub the what we call that, the third into second, so I supposed to get, so from 2 X now is 3y minus 1 plus y minus 1 equals to 2x, which is 3y minus 1 squared minus 11y squared. Okay, guys, this one. Okay, so you see here, this one, this is your x from the second equation. Okay, second equation here. So I substitute all the huruf x with this subject, because x now is become a subject. Substitute sub. Then this is what we supposed to get, and expand and make a general form. Okay, so when we extend this makcik, we supposed to get this one. Okay. 3y plus y is a 4y. Minus 1 is minus 2. Sama dengan 2. 9y squared pula 6y tambah 1 minus 11y squared. Expand everything. 18y squared pula 12y tambah 2 minus 11y squared. And then make a conclusion. Therefore, so 18 minus 11, 7y squared. So negative 12 plus pula negative 6 plus y tambah 4 sama dengan kosong. Okay, this is what we supposed to get after we simplify the equation. Okay, so guys, 7y squared minus 16y plus 4 equal to 0. Now, someone please calculate for me. Tell me how much your value y. You are supposed to get two different value at least. Okay, because the first, okay, sorry. Kejap lagi we discuss. Now tell me what is the value of y. Okay. So I leave it for you to calculate for me. So dot this dot you need to apply with the either factorization or formula. So I just want to know the final answer. Y equals to what and y equals to what. Okay, calculate for me. Okay, I think maybe this is the final question lah, number 4. Okay. Now it's almost 11 almost 11 o'clock. So sudah hampir tengah malam ni. Okay. So Roshini, I have a question. Must we do all this soalan at the books 3 or not? Do all. Okay. Bukanlah, it's not compulsory because we already decide, right? We already decide which question we need to do. But I discuss all the question with you guys so that you get the idea how to solve the problem. Okay. So just, yeah, I believe that most of you already finished this exercise. Okay. Before the holiday, right? So just for tonight, we want to discuss actually. Okay. So that's why my intention is I want to do all the question with you so that you don't have a problem after this. Okay, that means you can use our discussion here as your reference in the future later, in the future when you sit for the exam. Okay, so tell me what is the answer, guys. Okay, Roshini, tell me the answer, Roshini. What is your y? After this one, okay, this is the final question. Kalau boleh, malam ni cukup lah sampai sini. So, tell me how much your y here from this quadratic equation of this is a 4. Okay, we already discussed 4 example. For example here. So, hopefully it can help you to understand this topic much more better. So, Syria, I don't know. Okay. So, apa masalah dia? Just use the calculator. That's why I want you to calculate. Okay. So, since this is a quadratic, right? This is a quadratic equation. So, just masukkan your A, B, and C. So, from here, your A is, polynomial 2. So, A 7, B -16, and C is 4. There, your answer? Your answer X equals to 2 and 2/7. That's all. Tiba-tiba tak boleh buat Syria. Berapa tadi jawapan dia? 2 and 2/7. Okay guys, there's a two answer there. Here, sorry, there's a two answer here. 2 and 2/7. Now, how much your value X? Now, you need to find huruf X. So, X, each of the huruf Y here, you need to find your X based on your third equation here. So, substitute your Y with these two value. So, if the 6, 5, and the second will be 3 times, okay, 3 times 2/7 minus 1, -1/7. Okay, so this is what I mean. Now, you see here, we gain the value of X and Y, right? Now, if you look carefully here, 2, 5, this is, 5, 2, the coordinate here is 5, 2. The 5, 2 is already given here, 5, 2. So, 5, 2 is not the second solution. Okay, actually, the second solution is this one, which is -1/7, 2/7. That is the coordinates. Okay, that is your coordinates. So that means, therefore, we can make a conclusion. The next solution is the next solution is this. So the next solution, -1/7/7. The first solution is 5, 2. We already obtained here because the soalan already mentioned the first solution, 5, 2. So the soalan asking to find the second solution. So that's why I make the conclusion here. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Okay, so I hope you guys can make your own recap later. I will share this video in YouTube. Okay, so hopefully I will see you on the next class. Okay, so this week, this will be the final class for this week. So I will see you guys next week. Okay, guys, have a good night. So stay safe. Okay, assalamualaikum dan selamat malam. Bye.